From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today is Friday. It's April 28, 2017, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley, and I hope you're doing well today. And a quick reminder, not only is this the last Friday of the month, it's the last Friday of this week. Make the most of it, okay? We're going to have a look, seriously speaking, at our weather forecast and what's going on with the Neuse River here in just a moment. First of all, though, today, National Weather Service says we do have a chance of rain today, about a 30% chance. Before 10 o'clock. We'll start out with cloudy skies, which is what we have now in this 7 o'clock hour. Gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high today near 89 degrees. It's going to be quite warm today, summer-like temperatures. Southwesterly winds 8 to 10, precipitation chance 30%. And then for tonight, beautiful. Clear skies, a low near a warm 70, which is quite warm for an overnight low. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine. Our Saturday, we'll love it. Warm with a high near 92 tomorrow. That's almost to the point of being hot. And then Saturday night, clear, 68, and then Sunday we'll finish out the weekend with a high of 89 degrees under mostly sunny clouds, which would indicate just a few clouds in the area, but mostly sunny skies, and 89 the high for Sunday. The next mention of rain is Monday night. Monday night, we have a chance of rain at 60%. Of course, that could change. That's the extended forecast. And that could change at any time. You know, I have been harping on and mentioning and probably tired of hearing about don't drive through flooded waters. Well, you may have heard the story, WITN in Greenville, with a story yesterday about a Florida woman, a 65-year-old woman who tried to drive through flooded waters. The road was barricaded. This happened in Stantonsburg. Her car was swept away. She drove around the barricades to drive through this flooded water, thinking she was going to be okay. Well, she wasn't. It swept the car off of the roadway, and that was about 8 o'clock. About 8 o'clock in the evening, not last night, but night before last. And they recovered the car and the lady's body yesterday, night before last, about 2 a.m. So anyway, again, the roadways are flooded. There's a reason that the roads are barricaded. If you come upon a road that is barricaded, please do not go around the barricades. And even if there's not a barricade, don't drive through flooded waters. It's not worth the risk. Thank you very much. Thank you. But now here's what's going on with the Neuse River. This morning, just after 4 o'clock, the river level was at 20.7 feet. 20.7 feet. Now that means that since yesterday morning at this time, it's risen about 2.5 feet, and it's going to continue to rise over the weekend. The forecast is that it will continue to rise to right around 23.5, 23.7 feet by early Monday. Early Monday, and then it will begin falling. It'll crest early Monday morning and then begin falling. Here's some of the impacts. Now at 19.5 feet, which is where we're beyond that point, of course, Ferry Bridge Road has flooded, as you well know, and of course that road's cut off. There's several roads around the area, around the Wayne County area, that are cut off. At 20 feet, which is where we are now, Arrington Bridge Road will start to flood. Access roads around Seymour Johnson Air Force Base will start to flood. That's where we are right now. Now, I don't know, I have no word as to whether that road's been cut off or not, but here it is 7 o'clock in the morning, so at some point this morning you may hear about that. At 21 feet, and we're not far from that now, at 21 feet, Stevens Mill Road begins to flood. At 22 feet, flooding begins at Seymour Johnson. And evacuation of some of the homes in the Marmac area is when the waters reach 22.5 feet. Marmac homes, some of them may be evacuated, and possibly the Buckhorn Island subdivision. That's out behind the Burger King there as you go out toward that playground, Busco. Possibly the Buckhorn Island subdivision evacuation may be necessary. At 23 feet, the strobe lights at the end of the runway at Seymour Johnson begin to flood. Okay, so let's take a look at the map, okay, and at where we are here with what's going on at the Neuse River this morning, okay? As you can see, right here is where we are. Right here is where it began, the flooding began, and when we reached this point right here, where we are right now, we're at a little over 20 feet, almost 21 feet at this point. All right, and you can see we're in that orange area, which is approaching, which is moderate. So we have moderate flooding in the area. We're going to continue on around, you see the curve, up until about Monday morning. Monday morning is when we're expected to crest. It's going to start dropping at this point. Monday morning, we'll be at 23.7 feet, about, give or take an inch or three. So at this point, you'll see on the graph here, it'll start going back down. You'll see that right there. All right, so that's where we are with the Neuse River. So now the National Weather Service has said, yes, this is the point where the river will start decreasing. It will crest and start going down. Okay, that's where we are. All right. Now, moving on with the program, let's find out what's special about today. What's special about today? Well, let's see. I know I have that here. Here it is. Here it is. Today being the 28th of the month, this is the last weekday of April. Can you believe that? May is Monday. Monday is May Day. No, I didn't mean send help. No, I just said May Day. That May Day is entirely different. In fact, that has a French origin. Anyway, today the 28th. Today is Arbor Day. The last day of April is Arbor Day. Go out and plant a tree. Okay. Today is Biological Clock Day. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like go out and purchase a clock that's logical. But that's not what it is. Biological Clock Day. Today is Bravehearts Day. Today is National Hairball Awareness Day. I'm not making this up. It's also a National Teach Your Children to Save Day. Do people do that anymore? Do people teach their children anything anymore? Well, yes, they do, but not everybody. And that's really sad. Whew. It is. Today is World Day for Health and Safety at Work Day. So when you go to work, be healthy and be safe. Here's our trivia question for today. Okay? Trivia question for today. The name has changed, is the category. But it started out as the Zone Improvement Plan. Now, what kind of plan is that, the Zone Improvement Plan? By what better name do we know the Zone Improvement Plan? That's the trivia question. I'll have the answer for you here in just a couple of minutes, okay? Hang on for that. Goldsboro School of Goldsboro Ballet will have their spring recital coming up on the 14th of May. That'll be at 3 p.m. That's a Sunday. Every May, the School of Goldsboro Ballet offers a performance opportunity to all dancers training at the school. Now, the showcase of dancers divided into two performances. The early performance lasts about an hour and consists of dancers in ages ranging from 3 to 7 years old. Oh, isn't that cute? All right. The company and apprentice dancers do perform at this production as a special treat to the younger families. Now, the evening performance is made of the 7 to 18-year-olds that are training twice a week. The show lasts about an hour and a half, and that performance shows a demonstration of the technique the dancers study throughout the year. The recital is performed at the Paramount Theater at no charge to the public. No charge, it's free and all that. It's a great opportunity for the budding dancer to come and watch what they're interested in studying at the School of Goldsboro Ballet at their spring recital. This is May 14th at the Goldsboro Paramount Theater. Okay? Okie dokie, Smokey. What else do we have here? Today, 8 o'clock. Now, if you're watching this program repeat at noon or at 5:30 p.m., this is over. This is the Eggs and Issues Legislative Breakfast going on at the Lane Tree Conference Center this morning. Starts at 8 o'clock. If you're a chamber member, you go for $15. If you're not a chamber member, it's only $25. This is worth it. It is, believe me. The two state senators, two district senators rather, Don Davis and Louis Pate will be there, as well as our representatives from this area. That would be from District 4, Jimmy Dixon, from District 10, John Bell, and from District 21, Larry Bell. All five of those gentlemen on the stage there at the conference center at Lane Tree, and you're invited to attend. All right, Day in the Park coming up May 11th from 10 to 2 p.m., 10 till 2. May 11th, admission is absolutely free at Day in the Park. Lots of fun. The May 6th is the date of the Antique Farm Equipment Days out at the fairgrounds. Free admission. Go and have a great time. There's a ton of stuff to see. It's May 5th and 6th. You do not want to miss that. Today is, tomorrow is the day of the geocaching, and we'll have that on for you and explain what that is here in just a few minutes. But it's not cash. We're not talking about money. Geocaching, C-A-C-H-E, cache. I know it looks funny. Sounds like catchy. Well, it's not. Anyway, Pickle Festival begins tonight at Mount Olive. The Pickle Festival being the 28th and continues tomorrow. It's an all-day event tomorrow. Hope to see you there. I hope you're able to go to the Pickle Festival. It's nothing but fun, oh boy, and tons of pickle. Here's the answer to our trivia question for today. The question was, by what better name do we know the Zone Improvement Plan? What kind of plan is that? And why are we improving it? Do we really know that it really needs improving? Yes, it does. It did anyway. They tried to improve it, and I guess it finally worked out after a lot of adjustment. The plan? Oh, that's the Zone Improvement Plan, ZIP. That's your zip code. That's what it stood for, and that's exactly right. And we're going to do this again bright and early Monday. We'll be back at 7 o'clock Monday morning. The show repeats every day at noon. Then it re-repeats at 5:30 p.m. Have a great weekend. Please drive carefully. Do not drive around the barricades. Do not drive through water. Always wear your seatbelt, because seatbelts save lives. For Bria McCoy and Pat Garner, I'm Wayne Alley. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.